Okay. Let's see if this is working. Let me fix myself first. Hey, y'all. Okay, it says that my mic is working. Let's see. Let me roll my windows up a little. So I don't know. I really be struggling trying to get this phone to sit still. Okay. Hello, YouTube friends and family. Let me see. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I hope y'all can. Let's see. Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Thursday morning. I'm sorry. It is June the 4th, 2026, and it is currently 10:13 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm just now about to get my lift day started. I got up, got myself together, took Lex to school and everything, dropped Mally off to the other big kids, and yeah, I gotta go get my baby some shirts and some socks. I need to get him some gym shoes and stuff too. So yeah, I told him to get him together as far as like wash his clothes that he got on for me, because he didn't get a chance to do all that this morning. I just got him up, washed his face, and did all that stuff, but he needs to change his clothes and everything. So I asked Lily to wash him really quickly and then throw him back on till I bring him some changing clothes. But yeah, I'm about to get my lift day started. Shoot, I need to change my clothes because I done put on this dress that I really, really like, but if I get to moving too much, my boobs will pop up out this motherfucker, so I had to put the jacket on. People already be thinking I be trying to do too much, but I just like to dress the way that I like to dress. I was in here smoking the last of the tail, so yes, I'm at the end. I need to go to the car wash because I need to get an in and out, get my car washed on the outside and the inside wiped down or whatever and vacuumed out a little bit. I mean, it ain't too bad on the vacuuming, but the windows need to be clean, and I can wipe down like the little doors and stuff, the dash and stuff like that. So I need to do that sometime today. That is definitely on my agenda. But yeah, I feel a little bit better. I was not feeling good yesterday. I tried to get up. I put on my little cheetah outfit. I was, to me, looking pretty good. I just didn't feel my greatest. And then this morning, I didn't feel that good. I don't know. I think it's the food. Like, I had some Captain J's the night before, and my chicken wasn't all the way done, so I didn't finish it. Finish eating the rest of it. And I don't know if that had made my stomach hurt. And yeah, my stomach was just upset yesterday, and I had got up this morning and I wasn't feeling the greatest, and I had to get that up out of my system. Vomit. I don't know, I kind of feel like I had food poisoning or something. But, you know, I didn't complain. That was crazy. I had went to KFC yesterday. You know, I've been staying at the room, so I don't got no stove and stuff to cook like that. So I kind of been eating fast food. But for the most part, I've been eating a little bit healthy. I need to go back to eating them sandwiches. But I had some KFC yesterday, which my KFC wings were really good, by the way, and I'm not complaining. But, you know, the KFC was a little bit dirty. Like, not trying to be funny, but they had needed to mop, they needed to clean up. I needed to use the bathroom really bad. I had went to the bathroom, it wasn't no tissue, and the ladies that was in there ordering before me, they were complaining about their order. It was just hectic in there, and they was kind of like asking me my opinion and like complaining a little bit. And I was like, you know, sometimes I understand restaurants, just like the Captain J's, and even though my chicken wasn't done, I didn't call complaining or bitching. I didn't go back up there because they were really, really slammed. They were overwhelmed. overwhelmed, short of staff, trying to get everything together. And me selling food at one point, that's what I said. I can understand that sometimes you will be in a rush and you overcook food by accident, or you undercook it by accident, and I understand that. So I'm not about to just be like, oh, you gave me this raw ass chicken, you need to do this, that, because sometimes people literally just make a mistake, and I was okay with that. But my stomach was not feeling good. I was fucked up, but I'm not leaving them a bad review, because that was one time. You can make a mistake. Now if I go there again and I get some raw chicken, then I might say something like, hey, this is the second time I came here and my chicken wasn't cooked. You guys need to take your time a little bit more. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying to prevent somebody else who may come in complaining or sue the fuck out you. So it's just ways to handle certain things or whatever. But when we were in the KFC, one of the ladies, she started playing music on her phone, and she was like, well, at least everybody vibing now, because people was getting hectic. And I had cracked a joke or whatever, because we was all standing in there. It was getting crowded, and then they got the big clear window, so everybody head was like tilted to the side, looking in the back like, okay, where's our food, where the food at, hey? And I just started laughing. Like, sometimes you gotta ease it up a little bit. I'm like, it's funny, we all looking back there like, hey, where our food at? But you got to give them a little bit of time or whatever. And the lady, she taking orders, she bagging the food, she doing everything, so you can't give her an attitude, because in a minute she could just be like, you know what, fuck you, fuck this food, you can go get some chicken from Church's. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you got to give people a break, because they're overwhelmed as well, and they got to still give customer service. I'm not complaining though. It says you need a new job, you always complaining. If you're listening to me, Justin, you will see that I'm not complaining. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta let bygones be bygones with people. You can't always start an argument, because some people, they be feeling some type of way themselves already, or you see that somebody is overwhelmed, so you can't just go in bitching. You never know what may be going on. Hey, Cash. You never know what may be going on or whatever. I don't know what's going on in the back. People, sometimes you can go in and start your day and you're not prepared, because they didn't do what they were supposed to do the night before. Or so the day is moving kind of slow. You backed up. You waiting on the shipment. You waiting on more chicken. You never know what's going on. So sometimes you got to just be a little bit understanding. But as far as the cleaning up, I was saying the lady had put on the music. She was like, well, at least we all in here vibing. I'm like, yeah, that's what they missing. They missing some music or something in here, because music motivates you and make you want to clean up. Somebody probably would have wanted to come out there and mop the floors, pick up the napkins and stuff, because it wasn't that it was just so nasty. It's kind of like maybe the ice machine was leaking a little bit and customers walking through, so their feet, their shoes are leaving footprints, so you got to come mop that up real quick. It's not that they was just so nasty, but customers coming in, now they waiting on their food, so now you looking at other stuff and you complaining. You get what I'm saying? So I was in there, but I wasn't complaining at all. I wasn't complaining about the waiting. I was joking with the customers. We was all in there making it a little bit easier for one another, because we see they overwhelmed. So what's the point of us getting mad, them being mad back there, the orders getting fucked up, now everybody just mad, the store just fucked up. It's all about energy. You get what I'm saying? So then when they was asking me, and the lady was like, well, you didn't complain about the Captain J's. I'm like, no, I didn't go up there complaining or nothing like that, because I understood that they were overwhelmed. And the lady had already said it. She was like, I'm sorry, man, we backed up. Your food gonna be about at least a 25-30 minute wait. I said, okay. I went to the gas station, got me a leaf, rolled up, smoked, waited the little 30 minutes and everything. She called me up to the front, but then my food still wasn't ready. So she called some other people up there, I seen the problem. I could have been complaining, but I didn't complain, because I saw the issue as well, understaffed and everything like that. You got new people. Sometimes new people don't move as fast as people who've been working there for months. You got to learn the cash register, learn where everything at, then you pick your speed up. So that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't always be complaining because you don't know the situation. You could be a whole bunch of new people, short of staff, short of supplies, inventory not here. So yeah, that was just, take some of that stuff into consideration sometimes when you do go into any kind of business. You never know, it ain't just food, it could be anything. And that's what I was saying. I don't always go into businesses bitching. It's about how I do business with you. If I'm a loyal customer to you, but then you acting funny towards me, you're gonna probably get an attitude from me, because bitch, I come here and I spend my money and you acting funny towards me. That's how I felt at the Quality Inn when I was comparing, not at the one that I've been staying at, but at the other one. Like, how dare you not want to work with me, and I just spent hella money in here. Then you didn't even give me no points because you only letting me pay cash. You not even letting me use my card. And then I asked you, can I bring you, I'm paying you $700 a week. I asked you if I can bring you $300 and then bring you the, well, $325 and then bring you the rest of it in a day or so, and you tell me no. I feel some type of way about that, because I've been doing business with you, paying you, being good to you and everything, and this is how you want to act towards me, was the no for me. So anyway, I don't go places just complaining, you know. So yeah, people are saying that, like, the bathroom, this, that, and the other. You should complain about this, or no, because yes, you can mention certain things, but 9 times out of 10, they already know what's the problem. But they trying to, again, short staff, cook the food. Don't nobody got time to go out there and really clean the lobby real quick and go clean the bathroom real quick. And then, you know, shit, you see somebody clean the bathroom in the lobby, then they jump right back there and start serving your food. Now you like, that was just cleaning up. Now you touching my food. So, you know, it's so many things you could complain about, but it takes time to get stuff in order, especially once it has gotten out of order, or again, you're short staffed and things like that. And I've experienced that at any kind of job. I done worked a lot of jobs, CNA jobs. Like I said, I was a CNA for a long time. I know how it is when you short staff and you falling behind. I done worked at call centers. I done did administrative work, so I know how it is when you got a whole bunch of people you trying to sign in or talk on the phone, and you short staff and all this type of shit. Now you got irate customers. So I've been in a working field, even though I haven't worked for real in the last couple of years. I worked before that a lot of different jobs. So yeah, it's crazy. So no, I don't be complaining all the time. And a lot of times I be seeing that certain people, they will try to trigger you. So I don't try to trigger people, because I don't like to be triggered per se. So I take all that into consideration, especially the older I get, the more I pay attention to things. So I'm not as quick to complain. I'm more so to be understanding. And a lot of people be like, well, you too understanding. No, I'm not, because I've been in a lot of different situations. Why give you a room when they can rent to people who's not going to complain? Well, that's the purpose of people complaining or leaving reviews, so that other people will know. That's why I'm saying I don't like to leave negative reviews. Sometimes you could just talk about things. Like, I wasn't complaining about all the garbage and stuff until you wanted to piss me off. But those are things that other people actually started complaining about. So, you know, it's just the first one to speak up and say something. And you have the right to complain. That's why they have numbers for you to call and complain. I don't know, like, are you dumb or something? You trying to be funny, or you trying to make it seem like I'm making a big deal, but you have the right to complain when you don't get the right service. It's your choice to complain or not. Just like you saying they can choose to rent me a room or not. Well, guess what? Just like they didn't want to, I could take my money elsewhere like I did. So it doesn't matter. You could complain, and then guess what? They make the difference so that other people don't have to do what? Complain. Some people be so scared to complain, that's why we never get a change. So you see, you one of those. But don't tell me what to do. If you're willing to take my money, then you need to give me the proper service in any type of business. Whether you make a mistake on food or not, that's why I'm saying people have the right to complain. Just like when I was selling food. I have overcooked something or undercooked something, and that's what I'm saying. If you say something to me, I can fix that. Oh, you know, I'm sorry, do you want another one? And I can make sure I cook it all the way this time, or cook it a little bit less. Or next time you buy something, I remember that I undercooked that or overcooked that, so I want to give this to you free. That's how I decided to run my business. So therefore, I'm saying you have the right to complain. If I did something wrong, please tell me. If I messed up your sides and you don't like that, you tell me. Speaking up is not always complaining. That's what I'm saying. Some people just immature. Just because somebody says something, they look at it as a argument or a complaint, when no, you can agree to disagree, or you're just stating the facts. Hey, Isleah, you know what? When I ordered this, it was a little bit undercooked. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Next time, it's on me. Simple fix. Or maybe you don't want it next time. Okay, so would you like for me to give you your money back? I'm not about to argue with you about my mistake or where I was wrong. You get what I'm saying? So I could have argued, or I could just be like, hey, you know what? It wasn't no tissue in the bathroom. Or you know what? It's really messy over here. You know, y'all might want to mop this up when you get a chance. I see that the ice machine was leaking. It's a whole bunch of footprints over here. You know, you don't want nobody else coming in here slipping and falling and then y'all get sued. That's just communication. It ain't even complaining. If you take that as a complaint, you don't know how to communicate. Or you don't like criticism. So, you know. But anyway, I feel a little bit better. So I'm about to get my lift day started. Hopefully I'm putting in the atmosphere that I'm going to have a successful day. I'm not going to let anything trigger me, anything bother me, anything take me out of character. And I hope you all are the same way. It's approaching the weekend. We want to have a good weekend. It's warming up. The sun is out. So let's enjoy. Go out, get fresh air, get grounded, go by the water, have a good time. You know, that's what we deserve. We don't need to be out here arguing and fighting. If anything, we need to work together, is what I'm trying to put out, you know. So, yeah. I'm working on doing a few things. I got to get my car fixed still. I did have I've just been fumbling over my words. I had 2 Lyft riders. I had a white guy yesterday, and he was telling me, he was like, yeah, I can hear that you do need to get some struts on your car. He was like, yeah, you're right about that. And then I had a black guy, him and his sister had got in my car the day before. He was like, yeah, baby girl, you need some struts in the back. And remember, I was saying I think I need some shocks or some struts, because when I hit a bump, it sounds really loud sometimes. They were confirming it, like, yeah, you need some struts. I can hear it. They said that I need them in the back on the driver's side, just like I said. So I'm glad about that. I knew I needed them. I just wasn't sure which ones, but I knew somebody was going to be able to tell me or whatever. I just got to get the money up to get it fixed or whatever. Hopefully I can get me a new car soon too. But I bought this car to lift so that I can make money lifting, so that's what I'm using it to do. But I do need to get that repaired. So yeah, guys, I love y'all. I just wanted to drop in and say hello because I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday. Why are my cheeks so swollen? I just have fat cheeks. I have a fat face, actually. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm wishing y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve. I have rolled up the windows. I'm kind of sitting in an area where the sun is on the side of me. It's not in the front of me, so my camera is a little bit dark. So you guys can't really see me, but hey, y'all. Hey. I'm about to get the day started. I'm about to send y'all some hearts. Who's inboxing me? I'm trying to be careful because I'm telling y'all this dress moves. But I love you guys. See y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably go live when I get back to the room. Take me a shower. My baby want me to do something. Lily want me to do something to her hair this weekend. So I do want to put me on some nice little press-ons or whatnot. But I'm going to wait till after I do that. And I'm probably have to do my hair, redo the front of my hair and the sides by tomorrow and stuff too. So yeah, we shall see. Lex said she wants some braids too. But she going to hair school now, so she about to be able to learn how to do all of that. And that'll be something that we don't got to worry about is hair. Which I could pretty much do hair a little bit, but not really my hair when it comes to doing the back. I can't see it, and I'm still not